Hi, I'm Monica List, your instructor for this course. I hope you are all enjoying the course. This is the first of several videos that I will share with you in order to help us work through the course and make our interactions a little more pleasant, hopefully. So in this video, what I'm going to do is walk you through a brief demonstration of how to navigate the main sections and features of our course page on D2L. I hope this is helpful, especially to those of you who are new to the D2L platform, and that includes myself. So the first thing we are going to do is obviously to log on to D2L, and for that you will use your regular MSU username and password. All right. So before I start talking about the home page and the course page itself, let me just say a couple of things about browsers that are recommended for use with the D2L platform. So for PC users, the recommended browsers are Explorer 9, the most recent version of Firefox, and Google Chrome. For Mac users, Safari 5.1 and Chrome are both supported, and the recommended browser is Firefox. You can also read in more detail about the technical requirements for the D2L platform on the D2L help website, which is help.d2l.msu.edu. Okay, so back to the home page. This is the way my home page looks, and yours might look a little different. Depending on how you've set up your preferences for D2L, you might see a list of all of the D2L courses that you've been enrolled in at MSU. So in my case, I have a full list of my courses, both courses I've taken as a student and courses I've taught using D2L. You might set up your preferences so that you will only see the courses that you're currently enrolled in. So I'm going to look here at my list of courses, and I'm going to select our course, which is HM491, section 731. And this will take us to our course homepage. So first, before I start explaining about how to navigate our page, I'm going to do something that you don't have to do, obviously, and that's I'm going to change my role here so that I see the page as a student and not as the course editor, which is my current role. So by doing this, I will see something very similar to what you will see when you log on to our course page. All right, so I'm changing my role now, and I should be seeing this page as a student of the course sees it. Okay, so our course homepage has two panels. This larger panel here on the right has an updates widget, and it's basically the only thing in this section of the homepage. So the rest of it is just a lot of blank space, and I don't know why, but that's the way it is. So we have the updates panel, and here what you will basically see is any new email that you have. And let me just say that this email is your D2L email, which is a dedicated account different from your MSU address. So any email or notification that I send through the D2L platform will go to this email account. Since most of us don't check our D2L email regularly, I suggest that you choose to have all of your D2L mail forwarded to your regular MSU email address or any other email address that you regularly check. And this is how you do that. So if you click on your emails here, this will take you to your inbox. And there should be a place here for settings. And if you scroll down, you will see that there are forwarding options. So you can check this box to have all of your D2L email forwarded, and you can enter your forwarding address here. You can also select to have the emails deleted from your D2L inbox once they have been forwarded, which is something I've done so I don't have duplicates of everything. All right. Also keep in mind that when you go to your D2L email inbox, this will display all of the email that you have gotten through D2L from any given course that you're taking or have taken on D2L. So these 46 emails, for example, if you see 46 new emails in your inbox, these are not all from our course. They may be from other courses, or even more generally from general email from the D2L platform, like updates about D2L, etc. All right, let's go back to the course home. So let's go to this panel on the right hand side. The smaller panel has a few more widgets. So the first one is our calendar widget. And on the calendar, which you might want to collapse if you don't want to see the full list of events and assignments that are due, or if you want, you can expand it. So on the calendar, you'll be able to see all of your upcoming events for this course specifically, because we are on the course homepage. So here you see our assignments that are due on January 26th. You can also see when the new module 3 will be available. That's January 27th, next Monday. Then we have the news widget, and here in this little section, I will mostly post short updates. This is not where you will find the main text for my weekly blog posts, but rather I just, like in this recent news item here, I might just tell you I just published the most recent blog post, and so now you know to go and look at that. Here, something to keep in mind regarding the news widget is that you can adjust your preferences for how you receive your notifications, which you might want to do in various ways. So if you click on this little gray arrow right next to the news heading, you can go to notifications, and you can choose how you want to receive that information. So for instance, you could choose to have D2L email you a summary of activity for each of your courses. I have chosen never, because I just check my email and course home pages regularly, but you could choose to have that daily. You can also check little boxes here for what you want to get notifications about. So for instance, you might want to check these little boxes for grades. That way, when I go into D2L and grade one of your assignments and I release the grade, D2L will send you an automatic notification letting you know that a grade has been posted for you or updated. And you can also, customize some different things down here. So this is something you might want to look at and modify. Okay, back to the home page. I want to show you two other things for today, and that will be all. So the first one is our content tab, which is probably the most important part of our course homepage, because this is where all of our reading materials, video links, and assignments live. So if you click on content, what you will see on the left-hand side here is the full table of contents. So this is basically everything that we're going to do in the course. And in the larger panel here on the right-hand side, you can see an expanded list of all of the contents within a given module. So right now we are working on Identity 2. So of course you will see here the most recent blog post, the link for the reading, and so on. And you can scroll through those. And of course, as I hope you already know, the way to open up these items is just by clicking on them. I've tried to set up the readings and videos so that if you click on them, they will actually open in a new window. That seems to me to be a little easier to navigate, and you might want to keep your course page open in case you want to click on different links or look at different things. So I've tried to set that up that way to hopefully make navigation a little more pleasant for you. This is also where you access your drop boxes. So for assignments, I will regularly post 2 different items. So the first one, this is from assignment number 2. The first one will be a description of the assignment, and that's obviously not where the Dropbox is, it's just a description. So if you go back to the module, Identity 2, you will also have access to the Dropbox. And we can go back to the module right there. The blog posts, for some reason, are a little more complicated to get to, so when you click on the link for the blog post, you will then have the option of clicking on the title for what I've posted in order to have access to the full blog post, and then you can read through it. And then if you want to reply to it, you can do it below the post. But if you want to start a new topic, which you can do, then you go back to the main link here and you click on Start a New Thread, and that's how you can do that. All right, I want to show you one more thing, and that is our course checklist, because even though it's not required for you to do this and I will not be grading this, I might look at your individual checklists to look at your progress. That's a very useful way for me to know how you're doing in the course, whether or not you're making good progress, and whether or not I can assist you with anything or you're having difficulty. So where the checklist lives is right here under Course Tools. So if you click on that, you will see the checklist item. It's the 3rd one down. Click on it, and again, you'll have to click on it 2 times. So here's another link. You click on that, and it opens up a new window, and you will see your course checklist. And you check off these items manually. So you'll see that here, because I'm pretending to be a student, so I haven't done any of this, all of my activities here on my checklist are showing up in red, and that's because the due date has passed, except for these 2, which are due on Sunday. And so you'll see that the due date is blue here because the deadline has not passed yet. So the way you do this is very simple. If you have completed items, you check them and you click Save, and this is what will happen. They will appear as checked off, and furthermore, it will display a little message here stating when you completed that. Of course, that won't always be accurate because you may have completed an item and checked it off later, but if you remember to do this regularly, then I will have a rough idea of how long it's taking you to complete assignments, when you've done them, if you've done them, etc. Okay, so just navigate back to home here. I think that's all I wanted to show you for today. I hope it was helpful. Please do give me feedback either by email or using our discussion boards. I would love to know whether or not you're finding these videos useful. Thanks, and have a good day.